G'day, welcome to Todd's Kitchen. This is an old-time recipe. There are quite a few versions of it, so don't get upset if mine isn't exactly the same as yours. But I'll tell you what, it's going to taste fantastic too. So join me today as I make my version of Swedish meatballs. Now to start off with, I have a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. And to that I'm just going to add on a 1/4 cup of milk. And just give that a quick stir and just let that sit there. We're just going to let those breadcrumbs soak in that milk. Next I have a fry pan on the stove on a medium to high heat. So I'm just going to add just some butter to it. And we're just going to melt that down. And once melted, we're just going to add 1 chopped up onion. And just cook this away for a few minutes, and just until the onions have softened up. Okay, next I have 1/2 kilo or 1 pound of minced or ground beef. So to that I'm going to add on some oregano, some minced garlic, 1 egg, our breadcrumb mixture, our softened onions, and finally give it a good season with some salt and pepper. And just get your hands in there and give it a good mix until everything is well combined. Now once combined, we're just going to make up some small size meatballs. You should get about 20 out of this recipe. So just make up 20 small meatballs and put them into another container. Okay, so back onto our fry pan on a medium heat. Just add a couple more tablespoons of butter. And just quickly let it melt down. Now you can use olive oil if you like, but for this particular recipe I find butter works best. And we're just simply going to add our meatballs to our pan, and we're just going to lightly cook them on all sides. But don't overcook them. We don't want to cook them all the way through, but just slightly on the outside. Okay, once meatballs are cooked on the outside, just simply remove them from the pan and put them into a sealable container. Now to work on our sauce, I have another 4 tablespoons of butter just melting down on a medium heat. Now once that's melted down, I'm going to sprinkle on 3 tablespoons of plain flour. Now just keep on stirring it, and we're going to cook it over this medium heat for about 3 minutes. And you know what's ready when the flour starts to turn a nice golden brown. Okay, now that we've cooked through our flour, I have 2 cups of beef stock or beef broth that I've just heated up in the microwave. So we're just going to add a little bit in at a time, and we're just going to stir through as we add it in. Just don't add it all at once. Okay, so once that's been stirred through, I'm going to add in 1 cup of cream and just give that a quick mix through. Now any cream will do. If you've got half and half, use that, or heavy cream. Then 1/2 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce and a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. And just stir it through until it's all well combined. Now once your sauce has been brought up to a low simmer, just simply add all your meatballs into the sauce. And once added, we're simply going to let these simmer away for 10 to 15 minutes. And just to be on the safe side, pull one out, just open it up and make sure it's cooked all the way through. And assuming they're cooked all the way through, then they're ready to take off and serve up. Now there we have my absolutely delicious Swedish meatball recipe. Now I like to make this one for myself now and then because it's a very simple yet delicious meatball recipe. Now I've served mine on a bed of pasta, but it's up to you what type of pasta you use, or if you use pasta at all. You can also serve it with a side of vegetables or even rice. But no matter what side you choose, it's still going to taste simply delish. And if you love meatballs, check out my other meatball recipes. I'll leave a link in the description below to my meatball playlist. So thank you for watching this episode of Todd's Kitchen. As always, I'll leave a list of ingredients down below in the description, as well as links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Home Handy Hints channel. And please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another delicious recipe.